Hi, my name is Jenni from Mahalo.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a friendship bracelet. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a candy stripe bracelet, and this is using the basic technique that most friendship bracelets use. For this demonstration, I'll be using 3 strings of 6 strands. That means 3 different strings, and we're going to double it over to make 6 strands. And then we're going to tie a loop at the end so it's easier to tie with. I'll be using blue, orange, and white. And when you're using a double strand, make sure that each strand is about from your tip of your fingers to your shoulders, which means each actual string will be twice that. And for this, since we're using a loop knot at the end, I like to use something like a carabiner or clip so that I can hold it onto a hard surface and really make the knots really tight. To start off the candy stripe bracelet, you just tie the 3 pieces of string together, loop them, you double them up so there's a loop on the end, and tie a knot. And once you have that knot, it's usually helpful to hook it onto something hard like a carabiner, a safety pin, so that you can make really tight knots. And to start, you lay all your strings out. Right now there's 6 of them. Take the leftmost one and take the second leftmost one and use the first one and go over, under, and through. You do this twice. Now you take your first string and move on to the second string next to it. You'll see that when you do the knots the right way, and it'll come on the right, you're just going to travel through. You'll see exactly which string you're supposed to knot right next to you. You're just going to go over, under, and through. Make sure you do only 2 knots on each strand that you come across, and make sure they always come out in the same direction, or you're going to have weird looking knots. And you'll notice that after a while that your bracelet will start twisting, but that's just natural because you're tying the knots kind of tight. One of my favorite parts about doing this is like after doing about several rows of colors, I stretch it out and like put it on my hand and see how far I did. Usually it's not that much, especially if I'm using a lot of string, but it's pretty, and you get to untwirl it because it gets twisted up. And you just repeat these same steps with all the strands from left to right, 2 knots each. And you keep going until you have enough length of the bracelet to wrap on your wrist or your ankle, however you want to. And when you're ready to end the bracelet, you can just tie the end into a knot or into 2 little braids and then knot them. And that's how you make a candy stripe bracelet. Well, I hope that video was helpful. Thank you for watching. This is Jenni from Mahalo.com. And if you'd like to check out our other videos, just click on the links below.